Hey race fans, it's Randy Orton Fan 2011 back here once again for round 4 of 36 in season 3 of the PORWC Pepsi Cup Series. This is the Food City 500 here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we are under the lights here in Tennessee. And joining me here in the broadcast booth is yours truly, your defending Pepsi Cup Series champion, your two-time defending Pepsi Cup Series champion, I should say, Dillon Poteet 22, aka Dillon Poteet. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, Kevin. I'm glad to be back up here. It's been a little bit, but back here helping you commentate one of these races. This season looks like it's going to be great, and back at a track that I did good last season, actually won at. Bristol's one of my personal favorite tracks. Been there in person. Very fun track. And looking forward to this exciting racing here in Thunder Valley.
Well, we all are looking forward to a great race here at Bristol, but I got a feeling that something tells me that there's going to be quite a lot of wrecks like we saw in the nationwide race.
Yeah, I mean, it's Bristol. It's a short track. There tends to be wrecks and everything. A lot of bumping and banging. It's not a surprise, but the fans get a show today, but the drivers, the tempers are going to be up today. A lot of these drivers are probably not going to be happy by the end of the day. And you'll be lucky if you have a car that doesn't have a scratch today, which will be very rare, but should be a fun race to watch, though.
All right, well, we'll take a look at some of the drivers after we take a look at the starting lineup. That was looking at your starting lineup. Barney Ward, the Englishman, will be starting on the pole. He'll be starting alongside Seth Cole. Row 2, we got a couple of rookies, Jacob Lawler and Lyndon Wright, and I got a feeling these two might actually come up with something. Then we got Sean Hanley, Trent Dunham in the third row. Then you got Tony Blazer and Randy Carpenter, two second-season guys, and there is our defending champ Dillon Poteet and second-year man Eric Burton running at the top 10. There is our Nationwide Series race winner, Dylan Young. He had a huge victory in the Nationwide Series, and he finally got his big break. But do you think, hey Dylan, do you think he'll sweep the weekend here like you did in Season 2?
Well, I mean, he had a great opportunity, and he did win the Nationwide race, so he has a lot of momentum for today's race. He's looking for that first Pepsi Cup Series victory, and starting right outside the top 10. He's starting near the front. If he can keep his nose clean and everything, I believe that 16 car will be up there battling for the lead, or at least a top 5 today. So it should be a good run today for Dylan Young.
All right, well, looks like we're going to be in here for a hellacious wreckfest, but 50 laps is going to be interesting to see how these cars go. Here we go. The engines have been fired up. 50 laps. And it's only going to be a matter of time before someone is going to get mad at someone. We'll see if any of the cars have any problems prior to the race. Doesn't look like that will be the case, and that is a good thing. Pace car's already hit pit road. There is the green flag. We are underway here at Bristol.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
We're going to take a look around. We're going to be cycling through the cars here a lot. Oh, Tony Blazer with some
That
contact.
didn't take long.
Some contact already. Oh, there goes Ben Paul. He's around. The yellow flag is out. Oh, and there's more in the back.
Guard.
There's more in the back. Danny Wells is around. Ricky Hawk, William Duncan, and more. And
What I don't understand is why were the drivers on the aprons at the start of the race? Like, there's cars hitting the apron coming back up. What was that?
Oh, my God, Jacob Lawler. Jacob Lawler took a hard hit.
Him and Dillon Poteet just got together, and there goes Eric Burton just got into him. What was that about?
Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's more. Oh, Cooper. Ryan Cooper, a Daytona 500 winner. Man, a lot of confusion going on here. Oh, there's a car up in smoke. Oh, Emilio Navarrete. Oh, man. Another tough break for Emilio Navarrete, the rookie.
He's not catching a break right now at all this season. He's finding the hard luck here in the Pepsi Cup Series early.
There is our previous race winner from Las Vegas, Anthony McCurry. He's moved up a couple of spots into the 16th position. Teammates Eric Burton and Brandon Bain. They gotta be careful. We'll see if Eric Burton and Brandon Bain might have something for the rest of the lead, for the rest of the field here, as we were under the yellow flag for the first time in this race. But I'll tell you, that didn't take long before we got a yellow flag. So we're under the yellow flag for the first time this race, and let's take a look at what put us under the caution. Stay tuned. This will put us under the yellow flag for the first time this race, but it doesn't start here. Watch Tony Blazer here in the 38. He's gonna get some contact here with our nationwide race winner Dylan Young. That really bottles up the field a lot, and
he did a great job saving the car from hitting the wall too.
But this is what put us under the yellow flag. Watch Ryan Cooper here, our Daytona 500 winner, gets into the left rear quarter panel of Ben Paul in the 99 machine. He's gonna spin out. Wolfgang Mason's also gonna spin out, I think, via Emilio Navarrete.
The 2 car lost it up there too, back there behind him.
Oh, William! Oh, look at William Duncan. That car just swapped ends quickly. Oh, and there's
Charles Jackson got loose too.
Oh, and there's more. Something happened behind these guys.
Looks like a major chain reaction wreck. Everybody started balling up and started running over each other.
Let's take a look at this. So let's see right here. Red Bell. Oh, Red Bell just gets it into Danny Wells. Peachy London comes in front of, I think that's Ricky Hawk. And then that gets Ricky Hawk loose. Sam Young's going to get some contact. And that just slows up this rest of the field. And look at Ty Naughton, the 55. He's Ty Naughton and Ryan Richards.
He actually ran the back of Ryan Richards right there. And then they wrecked up here again.
Now something happened around here. And it happened again with the 38 of Tony Blazer. Let's take a look. Coming off of turn 4. Oh, we got really loose off of turn 4, and Luke Martin just like couldn't know where to go for him. I think
Anthony McCurry, the winner from last week, spinning by himself as well.
Oh man, Anthony McCurry got loose too. Man, we're having a lot of cars getting loose off the corners here. Liam Ervig also got loose.
He got into it with Michael Norman.
Got tangled with Michael Norman. Watch James McLeod.
Look at Ryan Cooper just split the middle.
Oh man, let's take a look at Ryan Cooper. Take a look in slow motion. Oh wait, that's James McLeod, my bad.
That McCafe, look at that. It's that McCafe that kept him from hitting those cars.
Nice job by our Daytona 500 winner, Ryan Cooper. But there was more all the way back here. There was
Emilio Navarrete got turned already again.
Navarrete in the 6. He's going to get turned around by Richard Johnson. Going to get turned by Richard Johnson off of turn 4. Watch all these other cars. They just bottled up right around here. Oh, Preston Plord in the 15. I think he might have sustained some contact. Oh, wait, it was the 99. The 99 of Ben Paul. The 99 Ben Paul, he gets loose. He goes down on the racetrack. He hits our special competition winner, Stephen Whitman, and that's what got the 15. That's what spun out the 15. Now, there's going to be another car that comes into the picture. That's Wolfgang Mason. Let's take a look. Wolfgang Mason
He avoids the 15.
But look at this. Oh my god. Just goes right into the driver door of Emilio Navarrete. That ends his day. And watch Preston Plord right after that in the 15. Both of those guys took a hard hit, and their days might be done.
Well, at least half the field as well.
Oh, John Dillon. Something happened with John Dillon. Oh, there are 3 wide. They're 3 wide right around here.
17, the 93 got together, and the 88 just got taken out by the 10 car.
Oh my god, they're 4 wide. You do not see this very often in the short track. John Dillon just gets taken out by Red Bell. Red Bell taking out 2 drivers. And watch Sam Young. Oh, hard hit by Sam Young into John Dillon. Oh, and then
83.
John Waycross. He's gonna flip over the 88 machine. Now there was something happened around the front of the pack. Oh wait,
There's Cooper. We got a couple, I think, incidents before that.
Yeah, well, we got a lot. I got a feeling we are gonna have a lot of incidents to cover, but this isn't all of them.
We have one in front of that one.
Yeah, but let's take a look at this one. Something happened. Well, Ryan Cooper took a hit, and he's under the yellow flag. He's gonna get spun up by Anthony McCurry here, but that really bottles up the field here. But We saw Jacob Lawler. We saw Jacob Lawler flip towards the front of the pack. Let's see what happened with Jacob Lawler.
Oh,
Jacob Lawler. Oh, Barney Ward. Barney Ward, the leader, gets loose.
the leader.
Barney Ward got loose off
Oh,
of turn 4. Jacob Lawler's going to scrape the inside wall here. And that might have been the start of what we saw from Jacob Lawler before when the yellow flag was out. Take a look at this in slow motion.
27's on the apron. Oh, he's loose.
He got loose off of turn 1, and then right here he's going to get spun up by Dillon Poteet, and then Lyndon Wright here going to make some contact with him as well. Jacob Lawler on his side for a moment.
Oh, the 12 car, look out.
Oh, the 12, Eric Burton. I don't know what the 12 was thinking there. He should have gone straight instead of head on into Jacob Lawler there, but well, I got a feeling that there's going to be more to this than what we thought.
Yeah, that was just the first caution. We're only 2 laps through this, and we still got 48 more to go.
Oh, yes. Well, oh, wait.
Oh.
The 18.
I guess we wasn't done.
Well,
it was a follow-up of the wreck from earlier.
Oh, look at this. Justin Perry just head on into Red Bell. Ryan Richards, Ty Naughton, they're going to get in the middle of it, too.
So, and again, we had another wreck.
Well, let me ask you this question. How many cars do you think will finish the race after seeing all this?
I'm seriously predicting 11, but that's just my guess.
All right, but we'll see about that. Of course, we have our little competition, our little contest here. And remember that whoever ends up getting this correctly will split. If there's one person who gets this prediction correctly, he or she will get 30 points. 30 points. That's 30 big points towards the season. And if there are more than that, then we'll split it between the winners. But as we are under the yellow flag for the first time this race, let's get back to green flag racing right about now. We're back, Pacers units, the one to go. Before we go back to live action, here is a top 10 rundown. Barney Ward is the leader. Sean Henley is in second. Jacob Lawler is still credited in third. Lyndon Wright in fourth. And Seth Cole rounds the top 5. Our co-commentator Dillon Poteet is in sixth. Randy Carpenter seventh. Trent Dunham is in 8th, Joseph Lombard is in 9th, and our Nationwide Series race winner Dylan Young rounds at the top 10. Three cars are a lap down at this point: Ricky Hawk, Red Bell, and Ryan Richards. And 7 cars have DNF from the race: Ty Naughton, Justin Perry, Sam Young, Emilio Navarrete, John Dillon, Preston Plard, and at the most random time, Sean Galligan.
Yeah, there was a tire issue on the 31 car. He had reported a issue on the car, and apparently it was too much to do. They couldn't fix it. Sean Galligan day is over.
Well, that's not a good day for the Englishman Sean Galligan as the pace car hits pit road once again, and the green flag is back out for the air for the restart on lap 7.
Now the question is, these lap cars, when they find a while, they're already having problems.
And I got a feeling, Brandon Bain, Eric Burton, and there goes Jake Cole. Jake Cole, and more. There's more. James McLeod's around. James
and there's a pile up in the back straightaway.
Pichu London's involved. Oh, man, look out, look out. Oh, there goes Alex
still wrecking.
Jones.
Oh, Ben Paul just had a lot of damage. And there's James McLeod.
Anything happened in the front stretch. Look out. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Fucking awesome right there, but wow. Oh, Ryan Cooper, he might have suffered some damage, but it didn't take long before we got back into caution mode right here.
These cars are extremely loose right now.
Everyone's getting loose off the corners, and well, it's gonna be an interesting race to see how this turns out. But we're under the yellow flag for the second time this race, and we'll see who got involved in which wreck as we are under the yellow flag for the second time. Stay tuned. This will brings out yellow flag number 2 in the race, and watch Eric Burton, the 12 car, right as they took the green flag. The 12 just gets so loose coming into turn 1, he's going to take out his teammate Brandon Bain.
It was just a case of being loose again. Just everybody's having this loose effect on their cars and just going everywhere.
Watch William Duncan as well in the 2 car. He gets into Jake Cole.
I saw the 5 car slide back there and wreck too. But then this stuff happens up here. Uh-oh.
Oh, there was more. Randy Carpenter. Something happened with Randy Carpenter. And then another thing happened with James McLeod. Take a look at this. Oh, Seth Cole got Seth Cole got a bit loose. And Carpenter bounces off Seth Cole. Joseph Lombard nowhere to go, and he's going to get turned around by Dylan Young. And right there, that's what happened behind these guys.
Watch last week's winner, Anthony McCurry.
Oh, head
nowhere to
on.
go.
Anthony McCrory just head on into Joseph Lombard. Now something happened
And there
behind
was a
these.
big time pile up.
Something happened behind these guys. They were just all bottling up right around here. They got loose off of turn 2, and James McLeod, he's just gonna get into Luke Martin here. And that's going to get James Qualls some damage. Pichu London's going to spin out. And you see all these other cars. They're going to have to try and avoid this. Oh, and Randy Carpenter, and I'm pressing the wrong button. Randy Carpenter got lifted off the ground. Oh, look at Ryan Cooper.
He is trying to slide to get around. Man,
Oh
Paul
my
took him
God.
out for him.
And then Richard Johnson took a hard hit as well. Now, something happened around here. Something happened with...
Keep an eye on the 11 car.
Something happened with Alex Jones. Something happened with the 11 of Alex Jones. Take a look from our bird's eye view camera. Watch him. Oh,
93 gets it to him.
I don't know what the hell Jake Cole was thinking. He won a race at Phoenix. I don't know. Well, I mean, that win probably still hasn't sunk in yet. But look at Brandon Bain and Wolfgang Mason. Brandon Bain's gonna get bounce off of Wolfgang Mason here, and Alex Jones, he just gets taken out by the 22.
You also have to keep in mind the 1 right there and the 99 were sitting there, so they all had to get back on the track. There wasn't enough room, and everybody was bouncing off each other.
Oh yeah, that is correct. And Brandon Bain
caused this wreck.
Brandon Bain's gonna get involved. Oh, and I think something else happened with James McLeod.
I think he just lost it again.
Yeah,
He hit that apron like he's on like ice driving.
just swapped ends.
And the 12
quickly.
did the same thing.
Just swapped ends quickly. Luckily, nothing else happened after that. Let's take a look back at the race to the start-finish line. It was pretty much all Barney Ward at this point. The next car that is in line, I'm assuming it's Dillon Poteet. I'm assuming that. No way, is he credited in 6th? No, he's credited in 2nd. Sean Henley is now 3rd. Jacob Lawler in 4th, and Seth Cole rounds at the top 5 of them. Dylan Young got really loose there.
Yeah, he just about lost it there. He had Michael Norman behind him, but he did save it.
Well, some really aggressive driving going on so far, but we're under the yellow flag for the second time this race, and we'll give you right back to green flag racing right after this. We're back. Pacer's giving us the 1 to go once again. Here comes in our top 10 rundown. Barney Ward still the leader, followed by Dillon Poteet, Sean Henley in 3rd, Jacob Lawler 4th, and Seth Cole rounds at the top 5. Lyndon Wright is in 6th, Trent Dunham in 7th, Tony Blazer is in 8th, Dylan Young is in 9th, and Michael Norman rounds at the top 10. Multiple cars are a lap down, and Ben Paul, Randy Carpenter, and James Qualls have all DNF from the previous caution.
When are we going to see this restart, I wonder?
Barney Ward got a nice jump at the restart.
Oh, they're going 3 wide right there for 2nd. Look
Oh,
out.
man. Dillon Poteet, Sean Henley making contact. Oh, Poteet bounces off the wall.
48 back there about lost it. Well, he saved it.
Oh, there goes Pichu London. There goes Pichu London and William Duncan. And the yellow flag is out again. Yellow flag is out again.
And where happened to Barney Ward?
Hold on. Oh, Barney Ward. Something happened with the 56.
He's right there. Oh, he's gotten wrecked. He just got hit. Wow, what happened?
Oh, man. Barney Ward, he was the leader. Oh, and he's heading down pit road. Uh-oh. I got a feeling something happened off of turn 4.
Dylan Young's in it. He has damage. He was up in the top 10.
Dylan Young. He also got a piece of it. Our nationwide race winner. He's going to go to the garage.
John Henley was in it. We saw him. He was up in the top 5 battling for the lead. There's Trent Dunham.
And, I think...
Seth Cole.
Seth Cole. Heavy damage to the 24 machine. Danny Wells, he might have gotten into it as well. And our new leader is Jacob Lawler. Jacob Lawler, Lyndon Wright, the two rookies battling for the Rookie of the Year. They are now 1-2. The first veteran is Ricky Hawk in 3rd. Then Danny Wells is... Danny Wells is on pit road. Then who's in 4th? Who's in 4th? I'm assuming it's Richard Johnson, who got involved in multiple incidents earlier. And Alex Jones is now in the 5th position.
How the tables have changed there at Bristol. It just took one run, one little wreck, and now we got new contenders battling for the lead. And now we have Jacob Lawler leading the race.
A lot of rookies around here. We saw a lot of other drivers get involved in multiple incidents, and wow, I think we lost a hell of a lot of the field right there, because I thought I saw the 43 somewhere. Oh wait, Dillon Poteet and Barney Ward and Dylan Young, and more. Man.
Well, the 8 car dropped out as well. There were a lot of the contenders up there that were battling for the lead. It's a tough break for those drivers.
Well, I feel this is gonna be another long replay, but we're under the yellow flag for the third time this race. So stay tuned. Let's see what put us under the yellow flag. This is what puts out yellow flag number 3 in the race, and right away they really got competitive around here. Trent Dunham's going to get into Brandon Bain, and he's going to bounce off the outside wall, and watch Dillon Young in the 16 just going to turn him right here.
Yeah, I don't know what was everybody jumping the restart right there, but everybody was jumping, and Trent unfortunately going to be the one that gets turned right here, and he's going to get a couple of people to hit him right there and there.
Oh, Luke Martin and Charles Jackson, they're going to get involved as well. Oh, something happened with Zohar Manood in the 19. He's gonna. Oh, Zohar takes some damage by his bro Trent, and right here he gets loose, and he's gonna get some contact with Stephen Whitman, our special competition winner. And I'm pressing the wrong button. My bad. Now something happened around. I think around here. You saw Poteet bounce off the wall.
We'll go back. I think the 29 might have got turned.
So, yeah, it happened around the back of the pack. Take a look from a bird's eye view camera. Oh, William Duncan. Oh, head on into the driver door. Zohar Manood. Eric Burton also took out Pichu London right there.
I don't know what that was about. Man, the 93 just turned the 2-car head on into the 19. If the 19 went there, that would have been a head-on collision with the wall, but still hard impact for William Duncan.
Now, something happened with Barney Ward, because he was the leader heading to the line. He was the leader at the line. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, he
just lost it.
Oh, he got really loose coming into turn 4. Got really loose coming off of turn 4, and look at Dillon Poteet. Oh, just got clipped.
That's gonna be a hard impact for Dillon, and then they start piling up again.
Michael Norman, he's gonna get into the picture here as well. Gonna get turned around by Seth Cole, and watch Seth Cole right here. Oh, and he gets a hit from Joseph Lombard, and then Seth Cole gets into Michael Norman.
He just got pancaked right there.
Yeah, just. And he was just
Dillon Young got in it. Randy Carpenter. We saw Danny Wells get a piece of it.
Yeah, and
8-car back there got a piece of it.
Richard Johnson might have also gotten a piece of it as well, but he was able to continue. But a lot more cars getting involved in these incidents. Oh, and William Duncan. William Duncan just flat out runs over Tony Blazer.
Tony Blazer, I don't even think he expected. I don't know what the 2-car was doing. Maybe he was confused or something after taking that hard hit, and he didn't know where he was at. But that's definitely a tough break for both those drivers. And a lot of the contenders are battling for the race lead.
Well, we got a lot of rookies going on to a battle for the win here, but a lot of notable names: Dillon Poteet, Barney Ward, Charles Jackson, they're going to pit road. Seth Cole, he might be going to pit road. Dillon Young took a hard hit.
Trent Dunham
was on pit road. So now we got rookie Jacob Lawler, who who's in the lead now, but we still got a long ass way to go here in this race. Not even halfway through, and we probably might be down to half the field already.
Absolutely.
Well, we're under the yellow flag for the third time in this race, but who knows how many more wrecks we'll see. We're under the yellow flag yet again, and we'll get right back to green flag racing right after this. We're back. Pacer is giving us the one to go yet again. Here comes in our top 10 rundown right before we get back to live action. Jacob Lawler is the new leader. Lyndon Wright is now second. Liam Ervig is the first veteran in third. Richard Johnson in fourth. And Alex Jones runs to the top 5. Special competition winner Stephen Whitman is in 6th. Luke Martin and other rookies in 7th. Michael Norman in 8th. Sean Henley in 9th. And Zohar Manood rounds at the top 10. After the third caution, 8 more cars have DNF from the race. Joseph Lombard, Trent Dunham, Charles Jackson, Jake Cole, Wolfgang Mason, Dillon Young, Barney Ward, and Dillon Poteet, our co-commentator.
Oh.
Brandon Bain and William Duncan, the Penske teammates, are also a lap down. Their other Penske teammate, Eric Burton, is currently scored in 13th. We're back on the restart on lap 19, and now with the diminished field.
Ooh.
Oh, Lyndon Wright trying to squeeze through, and he's gonna get the best of Jacob Lawler, but now Liam Ervig's on the inside. Oh, Liam Ervig, there he goes. There he goes, and there goes Michael Norman and Sean Henley. And William Duncan just gave a hard hit to Sean Henley right there as the yellow flag is out again.
Oh, look out, Seth Cole.
Oh,
Easy.
Easy, Seth. Gotta be careful.
I don't even see how he can see out of that car. The hood's all jacked up all the way over the windshield. Oh, he
Danny
wrecked
Wells,
again.
William Duncan, they're stopped dead on the track. Oh,
Anthony McCurry has more damage back there. Last week's winner.
something
Others.
happened. Something happened with Danny Wells and something happened with Danny Wells and William Duncan. Wow. But
Oh, there goes a few more cars out of the field.
well, and now we got more rookies. We got 3 rookies now on the top, occupying the podium positions at this point. Lyndon Wright, Stephen Whitman, and Luke Martin. First veteran is James McLeod in 4th, and Liam Ervig, after getting spun out, he is now in the 5th position.
He did give Lyndon Wright an I guess, surprise assist right there. He actually pushed Lyndon Wright up the middle and helped him get the lead, but then he tried to get the lead and he lost it completely, just racing too hard, and then everybody else just started piling up behind the 3.
Another notable name, Jacob Lawler, he fell to 8th after losing a lot of spots going on the outside. Look at the car of Lyndon Wright. I don't think that car has a scratch yet.
That's pretty rare, especially how this race has been going. I'm surprised the car actually doesn't have damage.
We're not even halfway through the race, and I still got a feeling Lyndon Wright is the only car that is scratchless at this point. What a job well done by him. But we're under the yellow flag for the 4th time in this race, and I got a feeling more cars might DNF as we just take a look right there. Sean Henley, Danny Wells, and William Duncan have DNF from the race. But let's take a look. We'll put us under the yellow flag for the 4th time. Stay tuned. Well, let's take a look at the start here. What led us to our 4th caution. Watch William Duncan and Lyndon Wright right here.
Liam Ervig actually pushes Lyndon Wright between the 22 and the 27, gets him the lead. And then Liam Ervig just completely tries to dive bomb in this corner under the 22 and the 21. This is not going to end up that well.
Let's take a look. Coming at you, Liam Ervig.
22 got loose, but then the 3 got loose under him and clipped him.
Oh, wait. Something happened back here. Something happened with Michael Norman like we saw earlier. Oh, does he get into... I think he just barely got into Alex Jones right here. Oh, and Sean Henley's going to lift him off the ground. Look out. Oh, and Ricky Hawk. Something happened with Ricky Hawk in the 54. Oh, he just got really loose off of turn 2. And Tony Blazer, look at Tony Blazer, really had to slow down. Anthony McCurry is going to run over Tony Blazer.
Blazer had nowhere to go. I don't know what McCurry was doing right there, but he definitely just ran over the 38.
Now, and William Duncan's going to get a piece of Sean Henley right there. But let's keep our camera to William Duncan, because something's going to happen with him and another driver. Oh, he just gets taken out by John Waycross. Those
BK racing cars have been aggressive today, taking a couple of people out, and there's Waycross taking out his first victim today.
Oh, head on! Danny Wells just went head on into William Duncan. Just nowhere to go for the 17 machine.
That was bad timing. Danny was in the back. He was off the pace and behind the pack and just ran head on into William Duncan. Heavy impact for the 17 with the 2.
Oh, and then something else happened right here between Anthony McCurry and Pichu London. Oh, Pichu just gets really loose off of turn 4, and Anthony McCurry just nowhere to go. He's going to spin out and cross the line. And Cooper
everybody else will say they avoid.
Well, we're still not done yet in this race, and we might probably cross the halfway point. Oh, and did Seth Cole? Wait, no, I think Seth Cole was just trying to fall back in line because he was a lap down.
Yeah, he was ahead of it.
He had the pace car there. But we're under the yellow flag again for the 4th time in this race, and I don't know how many cars we're down to, but who knows. Let's take you back to green flag racing. Alright, we're back under the, we got in the pace car, one to go once again. Lyndon Wright is the leader, followed by Stephen Whitman, Luke Martin, James McLeod, and Liam Ervig. That is your top 5. Alex Jones is in 6th, Richard Johnson 7th, Jacob Lawler in 8th, Zohar Manoud 9th, and Tony Blazer rounds to the top 10. 3 cars are a lap down at this point. Brandon Bain, Michael Norman, and Seth Cole as the restart is back on the air for lap 25.
Next time by, we'll be halfway. We'll see if these cars can survive and see if they can make a lap.
Oh, and then Oh wait, we just lost our camera there for a moment, and there goes Michael Norman. There goes Michael Norman. We lost our camera there for a moment. We had a bit of lag, but it is all good. Oh, and Pichu London is in it as well. Lyndon Wright's going to lead at the halfway point. That's another bonus point for Lyndon Wright. Let's cycle through the cars here. just to make sure nothing else happens.
Ooh, that was close. Jacob Lawler looks like he took a hard hit right there. He lost a lot of positions.
Yeah, Jacob Law lost a lot of positions right there, and we are now, and Lyndon Wright has now officially led at the halfway point, so 2 huge bonus points for Lyndon Wright, and he really needs to get back in this points race right now, because he is all the way he is close to the basement in the standings. And now,
Yeah, but he's keeping his car pretty clean though.
and Lyndon Wright, yeah, you got to give credit to Lyndon Wright. I don't think there has been a scratch on that car since the start of this race. Everybody else has gotten involved in one instant or another. Lyndon Wright has been flawless right now so far, past the halfway point. Give Lyndon Wright credit. But we're under the yellow flag for the 5th time in this race, and let's get back to, we'll put us under the yellow flag for the 5th time. Stay tuned. This is what brings up yellow flag number 5 in the race. Watch the first watch the 5 of Stephen Whitman. Gonna get really loose coming into turn 1. He's gonna make contact with Brandon Bain. Now watch the 98 Michael Norman.
Yeah, Michael Norman is a victim right there.
Oh, there was something that happened behind these guys. Something happened behind these guys at the 48 and the 19. Watch Zohar Manood in the 19. He gets a nice run into turn 1, but he takes it a little too hard there. Gets into Richard Johnson, and there goes Jacob Lawler and Tony Blazer. And Anthony McCrory, he's going to make contact with Pichu London right here.
He just runs, he's going way too hard and just drove into the side of the 29 and sent him up into that big mess.
Let's take a look at the race back to the start-finish line. It was pretty much all Lyndon Wright at this point. I'm sure he's probably the only flawless car now, as he will cross the line at the halfway point. So he has led at the halfway point, and something happens around here with John Waycross again.
27 and the 29 got together, and then they slowed up, and the 83 just ran over Pichu London.
A miscommunication there, right there between teammates, but the single-car team of Lyndon Wright and the Woodburrs machine,
The clean car.
still flawless. Everybody else has got involved in one incident or another, but give credit to Lyndon Wright so far for keeping his car clean past the halfway point.
We'll see now if he can hang on and try to gain some spots in the standings. It'd be a good opportunity for him to get some points and catch up to a lot of drivers who are struggling or out of the race.
Alright, so let's get back to green flag racing right about now. And we are back once again. Pace Car's giving us the one to go yet again. Here comes in our top 10 rundown. Lyndon Wright still the leader, followed by James McLeod, Alex Jones in 3rd, Stephen Whitman 4th, and Luke Martin rounds the top 5. Liam Irvig's in 6th, Ryan Cooper 7th, Ryan Richards is now in 8th position, Eric Burton is in 9th, and Red Bell rounds the top 10. Nobody has DNF from the previous incident.
And a lot of these drivers that were wrecked early in the race are now up here in the top 10. What a day this can end up being for these drivers who thought their days were done early.
Oh, Lyndon Wright did not get a good jump on the restart, and here comes James McLeod. Oh, there goes Lyndon Wright. There goes the flawless machine right there. And James McLeod. Oh, Michael Norman gonna hit the inside
Michael
wall.
Norman got into the 22 again. Was that payback?
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, the yellow flag is not out. The yellow flag is not out.
Wait, yeah, it is. I just saw the light.
There we go. There goes Brandon Bain. There goes Brandon Bain. Oh, wait, it might have happened at the front stretch. Might have happened in the front stretch. Oh, look at Tony Blazer. Yeah, I think Tony Blazer might have gotten involved.
I think the 22 got hit after he got wrecked by Ryan Richards, I mean. I don't know. I think it already happened.
I think Luke Martin might have gotten involved as well. He's heading to pit road.
I think the caution initially came out for the 98, and everybody slowed up, and the 22 just flat out lost it going into the corner after the caution came out.
Barely, just a small bit of damage, but from my point of view, take a look at that right side. Still no damage. Still flawless.
Looks like he got really loose on that restart, and he just got out of the way and just tried not to get in trouble, and he avoided it still. He's back to second now, but again, he did a great job keeping that car and that nose clean. Good driving by that rookie.
Well, we're under the yellow flag for the 6th time in this race, and I still got a feeling that there still might be some more action coming later, so let's take a look. I'll put us under the yellow flag for the 6th time. Stay tuned. Let's take a look at the events that have happened around lap 31. Watch James McLeod here. Let's take a look at James McLeod.
Lyndon Wright, I think, makes his first rookie mistake of the day. Spun the tires right here, and James McLeod, the veteran, took advantage. Splits the middle and is going to end up taking the lead out of this as Lyndon Wright's going to get up here and get very loose right there. Did a great job saving it, though. And then we saw the 22 and the 88 get together again.
And again, Brandon Bain, Michael Norman. This could be a rivalry now. Brandon Bain's going to take out Michael Norman right here. And yes, the caution did come out for the Michael Norman incident.
Then we saw Ryan Cooper have problems up ahead.
Let's take a look at what happened with Ryan Cooper in the 1.
It looks like he just went in the corner and lost it, looks like.
Yeah, he just got loose off and coming into turn 3. Now, something happened with Luke Martin in the 20. Let's take a look. Oh, he gets loose. He gets loose, and he's gonna get, and Red Bell's gonna get into him.
Tony Blazer just gonna lose it.
Tony Blazer, he just spun out. A lot of cars are getting loose, and oh, something else happened to Brandon Bain.
He just lost it.
And a lot of cars are getting loose here in this track.
The 22 car's been around so many times, they might need to go get some new tires on that Dodge Charger.
And right here he's going to take a hit from Ryan Richards.
It's been a long day for Brandon Bain and a lot of these other drivers. Michael Norman, you know, cannot be happy at all being involved in the second incident in a row with that 22 car.
Well, I think this might be the start of a rivalry now that we might have here in the, not just the Pepsi Cup Series, but also in the also might carry over into the Pepsi Max Nationwide Series. Might also carry into my Nationwide Series, but James McLeod is now credited as the leader. Whoa.
Well, that was a close call. I don't know what that was about.
That was a very close call for James McLeod, but James McLeod is now considered the leader. And we are under the yellow flag for the 6th time in this race, so it's still not over. We still got probably just over 10 laps to go. What do you think?
Well, there's still room for drivers to get their stuff together and act together and get some clean racing, but I don't know. These drivers are just racing way too hard all race, and you've seen the results of all these drivers DNFing, and Luke Martin probably be on that list as well, who took a hard impact on the driver's side. Might not be much different on this restart, but we'll see if they get their act together for this last run here at Bristol.
All right, let's see if we can get some green flag laps going, as we'll be right back to green flag racing right after this. Right before we get back to live action, let's give ourselves a top 10 rundown. And before we say that, 3 cars in the DNF from the race: Luke Martin, John Waycross, and somehow Lyndon Wright. Something just broke on Lyndon Wright's car, and he's going to the garage, and tough break for Lyndon Wright right there.
Yeah, he had the clean car. He had the last clean car in this field, and unfortunately he's not going to make it to the end of this race today.
Well, let's give ourselves a top 10 rundown. James McLeod is the leader. Alex Jones in 2nd. Liam Ervig is in 3rd. Ryan Richards is now 4th. Eric Burton is in the 5th position. Red Bell in 6th. Ricky Hawk in 7th. Tony Blazer in 8th. Zohar Manood 9th. And Pichu London rounds at the top 10. Now, the question is, since we're inside 15 to go, Brandon Bain is going to start along with the leaders, in line with the leaders. Do you think that James McLeod is going to have an advantage on this restart?
Well, I mean, he might, but then at the same time, his car is damaged too. It doesn't mean that he's going to have an advantage, but we'll wait and see. They're going to be bunched up on this restart. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way. We don't have to see another caution. We'll see what happens.
Let's hope we can get some green flag runs going, as we are back underway with, I think, 13 laps to go. 13 to go. Everyone's still on the apron. Everyone's still on the apron. Oh, look out. Everyone's still clean.
I think we'll
so
make it through a lap.
Liam Ervig just got really loose again. Yes, we finally got a green flag lap. Finally, we got a green flag lap.
Took 39 laps, we got it, and everybody got through the slow car Brandon Bain, who we thought was going to be a problem on the restart, and we got a 3-car breakaway at the front for the lead.
And now it's James McLeod, Alex Jones, Eric Burton, Chevy, Toyota, Dodge, all in the top 3 right now. And the yellow flag is out again. Yellow flag. Oh, look out!
Well, it lasted about a lap. Oh, big pile up.
Huge pile up going on here on the back stretch.
Lots of drivers involved in the wreck once again.
Richard Johnson is on pit road, and I think Jacob Lawler might have taken a hit as well. Zohar Manood with heavy damage.
Well, it looks like a lot of the RCR and Hendrick cars took hits in that wreck right there. I think almost every Hendrick car was in that wreck.
Wow. Unbelievable. Just when we thought we got some green flag racing going on, this happens.
We made it just about 2 laps. That's a personal best on this track.
Well, yeah, I would say that, but you might want to reference my nation.
And all those top 3 drivers weren't happy.
Yeah,
The top three were definitely not happy for that caution. They actually had pulled away from the field. Unfortunately, the rest, whatever's left of the field, will be behind them once again.
well, we see the Red Bull teammates, Ricky Hawk in 4th, Liam Ervig in 6th. Do you think they're going to try to work together here on the final few laps of this race?
I mean, they could try, but there's not much they can try to do to help each other out. How the conditions of the track are and how loose everybody's been, they don't want to take a chance at probably wrecking each other out. I also had to point out the Front Row Motorsports cars, Tony Blazer and Ryan Richards. They're both still in the race. They're both in the top 10, so good run for that underfunded team. Running strong today for those two drivers.
Good job by those guys. We're under the yellow flag for the 7th time in this race. Think that might be a record for how many cautions I've had in any race of mine. But we're under the yellow flag for the 7th time this race. Let's take a look. We'll put us under the yellow flag. Stay tuned. This will put us under yellow flag number 7 in the race. Watch Ryan Richards in the 34. Going to get really loose coming off of turn 2.
You're racing Liam Irving really hard right there.
Oh, something happens between Red Bell and Brandon, and again, Brandon Bain. Brandon Bain's getting involved in multiple incidents here, and I got a feeling some drivers are not going to be happy with the 22 machine.
Definitely not. And then the field just piles in what's left of the field, and the track is blocked. As multiple drivers are involved in, once again, another wreck.
All the guys in the back of the pack getting involved. Let's take a look at the race back at the start-finish line, and well, it wasn't a good moment right there for James McLeod, Alex Jones, and Eric Burton. If you hear some background noise, I apologize, but James McLeod would beat the field to the line, followed by Alex Jones, Eric Burton, Ricky Hawk in 4th, Tony Blazer in 5th, and Liam Ervig would cross the line in 6th. But something's going to happen with Red Bell. Something's going to happen with Red Bell, because she's going to come around pit road.
Yeah, she's just cruising around, just going to come back to pit road and fix the car. And I guess you can say a blonde moment just happened again for Red Bell. She slides around here, and apparently she doesn't see those barrels.
Ooh!
And see ya!
That's a blonde moment right there for Red Bell.
Well, it's been a disastrous day. She's just trying to survive and get whatever finish she could. And it's going to end early. She's not going to make it to the finish race as well. Tough break for her, but she joins a long list of drivers who are very frustrated with how the racing was today, but it happens. It's Bristol.
Well, like I said, not a lot of people are going to be happy with Brandon Bain, especially Michael Norman. I got a feeling that the rivalry between Michael Norman and Brandon Bain is not over.
And it looks like they're going to be restarting nose to tail again on this next restart.
Well, there's no lap cars in between them.
We're under 10 to go. He'll start in the back, so they're probably going to be right next to each other again.
Yeah, so it looks like the top 10 are going to be starting single file. At least that's what yes, the top 10 are going to be starting single file at this point. I think this might be the final time that we're able to go back on the restart, because once we take the restart, at that point, if the yellow flag were to come out, then the race would be over.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see these drivers get their act together and see if we can get a couple good laps to finish the race and see if we can finally crown a winner today here at Bristol.
All right, stay tuned, guys. The conclusion of this race is coming up. We're back. PSR is giving us the 1 to go. Here comes the top 10 rundown. James McLeod's the leader. Alex Jones in 2nd. Eric Burton 3rd. Ricky Hawk in 4th. And Tony Blazer rounds at the top 5. Liam Ervig's in 6th. Anthony McCrory is now in 7th. Ryan Richards in 8th. Peter London 9th. And Ryan Cooper rounds at the top 10. Red Bell's the only car that has DNF from the previous incident. We are down to 17 cars. With 5 laps to go, will we finish under green? That is the question.
McLeod got a huge jump on Alex Jones, and we'll see what happens at this point, as the 14 just definitely did not get going as the Red Bull teammates slide by.
Oh, there goes McCurry. There goes McCurry, and the yellow flag is out.
One last chance for Alex Jones. Not going to happen.
Nope. Ricky Hawk and Liam Ervig moving up a couple spots at the expense of Eric Burton.
Looks like James McLeod is going to hang on and win this race.
Well, we'll see about that, and very likely it could be James McLeod who gets his first career Pepsi Cup Series victory, but I really thought we were going to get to the green flag to finish this race under green, but, well, whatever.
I mean, it happens. I mean, you know, one person is definitely going to be happy with the outcome of this race, and that's going to be that leader, James McLeod. I mean, he won't complain one bit about that car being damaged. He'll just be happy to take that trophy and walk out of Bristol winner here in the Pepsi Cup Series.
Well, before we get you to the finish, let's take a look what put us under yellow flag number 8. Stay tuned. This will brings out our 8th and final caution of the race. Watch Anthony McCurry in the 14. Gets loose into turn 1. And he's going to get loose again coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, wouldn't you know it? Look who's going to be right there.
Brandon Bain. Well, I think we might have found our new heel. Our new heel in this series right here. And I don't know why that put us under the yellow flag, because Anthony McCurry was all the way in the back.
He did 360 and just kept on going, but the caution did get thrown out, and looks like James McLeod could be walking away the victory, or the winner, I should say, and getting the victory here at Bristol.
Well, for James McLeod, it's all about survival now. Well, I don't know how many cars have officially finished the race, but we'll get an official word right after this. Stay tuned. We're back. Pace car's not giving us the one to go, so we will not get any more green flag laps. And for James McLeod, happy day.
Yep, it looks like James is actually going to walk away here. As long as he doesn't have a problem between these next couple corners, James McLeod's going to pick up his first win, driving for basically his own team right here. They're going to give Pepsi Mac the victory. So big win for them and for James McLeod. He's going to come here to the line and take the win.
There's the checkered flag, and James McLeod is your winner here in the Elimination Derby. Yes, and yeah, it has been an Elimination Derby, to say the least. And for a couple of cars, they really deserved a better finish. But look at the amount of cars that we see in the top 10. Alex Jones in second, Ricky Hawk in third, Eric Burton in fifth, Tony Blazer and Ryan Richards sixth and seventh. The front row motorsports cars survived this race. The Red Bull cars also survived the race. Great job by those guys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of drivers made a good run, got a good run today, and it was just survival, like we said. And James McLeod came on top with the victory today. Big win for him. A big day for a lot of drivers needing good runs.
Well, you want to know how many cars ended up finishing the race? Well, we're about to find out in our official race results. Here's a look at your official race results. Congratulations to James McLeod, his first career Pepsi Cup Series victory, and he wins the Elimination Derby. Alex Jones ends up second. A great run for the rookie Alex Jones. Ricky Hawk and Liam Ervig end up third and fourth. The Red Bull cars, how about that? The Red Bull cars end up on the end up with a top 5 finish. A great day for them. And Eric Burton also coming away with a top 5 finish. 6 through 10 now, Tony Blazer, Ryan Richards, Pichu London, Ryan Cooper, and Anthony McCurry. Those 10 cars ended up finishing on the lead lap. And for the front row cars of Tony Blazer and Ryan Richards, a great day for them, surviving this hellacious wreckfest. A good day for the underfunded team of Front Row Motorsports to come away with top 10 finishes. 7 more cars ended up finishing the race. Zohar Manood, Brandon Bain, Michael Norman, Richard Johnson, Jacob Lawler, Stephen Whitman, and Seth Cole. And, well,
basically the rest of the field is just...
Yep, so there's your number. 17 cars. 17 cars have finished the race. If you have correctly guessed 17 cars finishing the race for this contest, congratulations. You have won the contest. I have gotten all your entries down, so I will PM you if you have won the contest. So make sure you guys remember that. And look at this long ass list of DNF cars. 25 of them DNF from the race. Unbelievable.
Dun dun dun.
Red Bell, Lyndon Wright, John Waycross, those are the rest of the top 20. Luke Martin, Sean Henley, Danny Wells, William Duncan, Dillon Poteet, our co-commentator, Barney Ward, Dylan Young, Wolfgang Mason, Jake Cole, and Charles Jackson. 21st through 30th, and now the bottom 12, Trent Dunham, Joseph Lombard, James Qualls, Randy Carpenter, Ben Paul, Sean Galligan, Preston Plord, John Dillon, Emilio Navarrete, Sam Young, Justin Perry, and Ty Naughton. And before I forget, make it official. Well, Dylan, what's your reaction to this race? I mean, I didn't think we would have so many cars DNF from the race, but wow, unbelievable.
Well, I mean, I kind of thought we just saw the big one at Talladega take out half the field in about a lap, but this is kind of the slow and painful deterioration of the field, just getting annihilated slowly. So we saw more drivers get knocked out lap after lap, every restart. But I mean, it happens. It was a show for the fans. I know the drivers probably all not going to be happy about how it went, but it's another race. It's always the next one. I think these drivers will be ready to go next week. But again, it was pretty interesting. some I haven't seen that much lately, but awesome race, I guess you could say.
All right. So, what do you think about this? Do you think now that after all of these incidents that our good buddy Brandon Bain has gotten into, do you think a lot of drivers are going to be a little upset with him, or maybe a little more? What do you think?
Well, I mean, there's going to be some drivers that are in particular like Michael Norman. I mean, there's some drivers that were fed up with him being in the way, but I mean, he's out there just trying to get as many points he can as well, but it comes at a price, and it took a couple of drivers that are battling up there, you know, for top 10 and all that, maybe even for the win, because he was in the way. So, I mean, maybe he could have gave a little bit more, a little bit of a give and take, and when you're off the pace or a lap down, you should give way to the lead lap cars. So, I mean, I think he could have done more, but, I mean, it's just, it happens. Drivers are not going to be happy for a while, but it might end up clearing up eventually, but as of right now, Brandon Bain just had to drive a little bit cleaner from now on, at least for the next few races, to gain some of these drivers' respect back.
All right, well, let's take a look at down here in the back of the pack. Do you feel that a lot of drivers were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, such as Trent Dunham, Charles Jackson, you yourself, Danny Welsh, Sean Hanley? A lot of cars ended up DNFing from this race. They just really got involved in this demolition derby, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, you really can't predict if you're going to be in a wreck or not. It's just the unpredictability how this race was. I mean, anybody was set up to be in a wreck. We saw our leader, Barney Ward, who led for the majority part of the race at the beginning. He ended up just flat out losing it, and he got hit a couple of times, and he was out of the race just like that. So the dominant car could be gone in a flash and be a new driver battling for the lead. So, I mean, just kind of just luck of the draw, I guess you could say, to see who could survive. Just game of Russian roulette, but I mean, it's just a game of luck. So.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the qualifying here before we end up finishing this race. We're going to see where a bunch of these drivers actually started. Alex Jones started in 26, ended up second. Ricky Hawk, a great run by Ricky Hawk. He started back in 34th, ending up with a podium finish. A great day for him. But Eric Burton, he started in the top 10. Tony Blazer, I think he started in the top 10. I think Ryan Richards might be the big exclamation point. Ryan Richards started dead last. Great day for Ryan Richards.
He got a top 10 out of it. That showed you how much hustle was in that driver. Great run for him. That showed you never to give up in one of these races, even though you look like your luck's out of there. But definitely, probably one of the drivers of the race right there. Definitely gained the most spots. But wow, that's pretty impressive how today's race went. How much he gained.
Well, Dillon, I hope you enjoyed co-commentating this elimination derby here. That's what I would call it, an elimination derby.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was very fun. We got to see a lot of action and everything, and my good friend James McLeod went out and won the race, so congrats to him again, and I hope to do this maybe sometime in the future again down the road, but definitely fun to do this every once in a while.
All right, well, that's all we got here from Bristol. All right, guys, that's it. This is Randy Orton Fan 2011 signing off. This race has been brought to you by Pepsi Next. Crisp, refreshing, amazing Pepsi Next. I'm out.
Bye.